Don't know what I got on my people. It's 9-5, yeah? You get me? That's one little thing I want to talk about. You see that conversation with a risk taker? Yeah, I've been watching that thing there, and certain people have been bringing things to my attention on this thing, yeah? And at first, you know, brother, when I looked at the thing, you started all right, like doing the right interviews and talking on certain levels. But lately, I've come to see where man's instigating a lot of beef and that, like that Johnny Guns thing. You get me, the recent thing with the horrid one and fucking Russ and that. Brother, it's just bare London, man, you're trying to find out about beef. I don't really see no Birmingham man there or no next country man up there, bro. Like, it's just bare London, man, you're trying to, like, you get me, certain beef that's dead as well, bro. Bro, let things just sleep. I keep telling these man on the net, they want to wake up things, bro. Let certain things just sleep, you get me? We don't need none of that beef out here. We're trying to, like create some sort of unity on this thing, regardless of all the beef that's gone on. Man can still bring a little bit of unity, bro. We don't need people coming, sitting down, trying to divide the thing. You get me? Especially man that don't even come from London, fam. No disrespect, but you're just coming down there and you're trying to just, you get me, get yourself involved in that, fam. Certain things, man, nothing get themselves involved in, bro. Like, man, recognise that, you get me? That's just a little advice and a word of advice to my man still. Brother, if you're going to do these interviews, us London man are watching in it, we're thinking, right, hold on a minute. Like, what sort of angle is man coming at? Yeah, so my advice to you, brother, is just if you're going to do this thing, brother, and ask certain things, brother, best you just do that off screen. But when you're bringing it to the public eye, like, certain things should remain sleeping, brother. Like, that's what the man them are saying right now. We just don't like the instigational tip of it, innit? Like, cause we know what real beef leads to, innit? Like, we've seen our brethrens drop, innit? Our brethrens get touched beside us, shootings beside us, man dying, man, like, critically wounded and that, lifetime wounded and that. Come on, bro, man. You're going like you don't know what goes on, fam. Do you get me? So all I'm saying to the man them is, if you're doing these interviews, respect the road, innit? Respect what's really going on the road, brother, and what certain things can incite. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so the next thing I see with this Crossbow killer, well, not even a killer, but this brother's running around with a crossbow in the van and that. And I'm saying, brother, you got time to be hitting people with a crossbow sitting in the van. Man ain't got no life, G. G, these are the guys that are rolling around with this devil spirit that ain't got no life. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so I said to the sisters and all the people, like, you gotta watch out, you know. You just gotta keep your minds about you and watch out. You don't know who's who out here. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, jolt thing. Them sort of man there, if you get touched, he's gone jail now, innit? So I'm saying, you man supposed to cook food and do some work for us, man, on the road in jail. And cook that, bro. What you doing rolling around trying to shoot random people, bro? Coward, bro. So I'm saying, we're breeding bare cowards out here now, bro. Big man, but a coward same way, brother. Don't matter, fam. And you got to recognise the levels out here. But as I said, man, that conversation with a risk taker or whatever, brother, you need to shape up them interviews, fam. You get me? And just go back to what you was doing, bro. Because you're doing your thing proper, you know. Your thing was all right before and that, you get me? Like, the London man then was feeling a certain way, like, all right, this suit's all right. But now you're coming off with that avenue, bro. We're like, raw, brother, don't incite no more beef, fam. You get me? Man's got to speak on these things, you know. Big 9-5 talks on that, innit? Man, them know what I do anyway. You get me? Jumping on net and talking about teaching, man. They're teaching, man, now. Because a man's got a couple followers or something, they're teaching, man. Bro, do you know what it takes to teach people, brother? Can you be a teacher? What I will say is man's manly, innit? Man's a man, innit? And you have to act accordingly.